Welcome student in Christ Church Convent digital classes. Class 12 subject chemistry chapter 3 electrochemistry. Today we'll see about strong electrolyte. So what is a strong electrolyte? These are ionic compound. These are formed by the exchange of electron, are partially polar of, they have ionic bond in them, or they are partial polar ionic covalent bond containing compounds. So a solute or substance that completely ionize or dissociates or break up into in its constituent ion in a solution are known as strong electrolyte. These ions are good conductors of electricity in the solution. For example, HCl, hydrochloric acid, HBr, hydrobromic bromide, HI, hydrogen iodide, HNO3, nitric acid, NaOH, sodium hydroxide, KOH. So strong electrolyte means a solute or substance that completely ionize or dissociates into in its constituent ion in a solution are known as strong electrolyte. These ions are good conductors of electricity in the solution. Example are HCl, HBr, HI, HNO3, NaOH, KOH, etc. etc. For strong electrolyte, molar conductivity, that is lambda m, increases slowly with dilution. If we increase the concentration of strong electrolyte in the solution, the molar conductivity do not increase sufficiently with dilution, means then it dissociates completely at moderate concentration. Even though the solution contains low amount of strong electrolyte, the electrolyte dissociate into in its constituent ions. It do not require higher concentration to dissociate. It dissociate in low concentration and also in moderate concentration. The conductance of solution increases with dilution of solution. If we increase the amount of solvent in the solution, the conductance of the solution will increases. Electrolytic solution. Solution means electrolytic solution, which contain a strong electrolyte. Lastly, there exist strong interionic forces of attraction at moderate concentration. So this is the definition and the details about strong electrolyte. Now we'll see Kohlrausch law and its application. And the Kohlrausch law is given regarding weak electrolyte. So first of all, we will see what is weak electrolyte. So weak electrolyte, a substance which forms ion in aqueous solution, do not dissociate completely at moderate concentration, is known as weak electrolyte. For example, acetic acid, carbonic acid, etc. The conductance of the solution increases with dilution of solution. The interionic forces of attraction are not strong at low concentration. So this is the definition and the example of weak electrolyte. Now we will see Kohlrausch law. So As per Kohlrausch law of independent migration of ion state that limiting molar conductivity of an electrolyte can be represented as the sum of the individual contribution of the anion and cation of the electrolyte. So what is anion? Anion is an ion which reaches on anode. So anode is positively charged. So at anode negatively charged ion will reach. So lambda 0 minus is the conductivity due to anion. And what is cation? The ion which reaches to cathode, and cathode is negatively charged. So on cathode positively charged ion will reach. So they are called cation, and lambda 0 plus is the molar conductivity due to cation. And the limiting equivalent molar conductivity of an electrolyte is the algebraic sum of the limiting molar conductivities of its constituent ions. That is, lambda 0 or the limiting molar conductivity of an electrolyte is the algebraic sum of molar equivalent conductivities of its constituent ion. That is sum of lambda 0 plus lambda 0 minus. So what is lambda 0 plus? Lambda 0 plus is the limiting equivalent conductivity of cation, and the lambda 0 minus is the limiting equivalent conductivities of anion. So in the table, limiting molar conductivities of some important cation and anion at temperature of 298 degree Kelvin is given to you. To try to remember this, numerical are asked, these values are given to you and they ask the limiting molar conductivity of the electrolyte. So we have to simply do the sum of these values which is given to you, or by multiplying some suitable valency factor. So we will see the example related to this also. So H plus ion limiting molar conductivity is 349.6 Siemens centimeter square mole inverse. Sodium ion has 50.1 Siemens centimeter square mole inverse. Potassium ion has 73.5 Siemens centimeter mole inverse, and so on. And similarly, negatively charged ion like OH minus has the conductivity of limiting molar conductivity of 199.1 Siemens, S for Siemens, and cm means centimeter square, and this is mole inverse. So it has 199.1. Chlorine ion Cl minus ion has 73.6. Bromide ion has 78.1. Acetate ion has 40.9, and sulfate ion has 160.0 limiting molar conductivity. These electrolytes have lower degree of dissociation, weak electrolyte. These means weak electrolyte have lower degree of dissociation at higher concentration. The value of lambda m, that means molar conductivity, changes with the dilution due to increase in the degree of dissociation. The limiting molar conductivity or equivalent conductivity, the limiting equivalent conductivity increases sharply on dilution exclusively at lower concentration. What is EM? limiting molar conductivity, EM naught. At infinite dilution, when the concentration approaches to zero, the electrolyte dissociate completely, weak electrolyte dissociate completely. But at lower concentration, the conductivity of a solution is low to an extent that cannot be even measured. So it's too low to measure.